Hi, guys. Welcome back. Episode 2. We're moving along. Things are coming together slowly but surely. Welcome to In My Head with Naisha. So, here's the thing. I think that I figured out why I don't always say what I'm feeling in the moment. And it's not because I don't know how to express it, but it's because I already know what might happen if I do. After the last episode, I kept sitting with something I didn't really say directly. Because being unbothered, but not actually bothered, isn't really the full story here. The real question underneath that is, why do I go quiet in the first place? I used to think it was just me processing things internally, but I've started to notice something else. In the moment that something happens, like right when it's going on, there's this split second where I do feel something. But before I say it out loud, my mind already starts running with what the outcome could be. What if they don't get it? What if this turns into an argument? What if I can't explain it to them the right way? What if I make it bigger than it needs to be? And by the time that I'm finished with that thought, I don't say anything at all. So I stay quiet. I act like I'm fine. And I let the moment pass. And I tell myself, I'll just bring it up later. Talk about it another time. But later never feels like the right time anymore. So then it just becomes something that I carry, something that I hold on to, something that sticks with me. And I think the real reason behind not saying what I feel isn't because I don't understand my emotions. It's because I've learned how unpredictable it can feel when I actually put them into words. So silence starts to feel safer than expression, even if later on it costs me my clarity. And you know what ends up happening? My mind starts to fill in that space that I didn't speak into. I'll replay it, I'll analyze it, I'll create a new meaning around it. Not because it was necessarily deep, but because it was something that I left unfinished. And I think that's what I'm starting to understand about myself. It's not that I don't want to say how I feel, it's that in the moment, silence transmutes as control. It feels like control, even if later it turns into overthinking. I guess I'm still learning that space in between feeling something versus saying something. And what happens when I choose silence as the option instead. If any of this resonates with you, I don't think it's something we always talk about out loud, but I do think it's something that a lot of us are carrying, and maybe this is just the space for that. So, if you feel like there's something that you want to say, you know, that's what this space is for. There's a link in my bio for submissions. I want to know what you guys think. I want to hear your thoughts. I want you to be able to release those things that you're holding on to, all those feelings you're harboring inside. That's what it's for. So if you have anything you want to say, anything you want us to know, anything you want me to know, something to just lift off of your body, please put it out there. Until next time, later.